Well, the State Fair of Texas plans to open at its scheduled time this morning at 10 o'clock.
Operations back to normal after a shooting Saturday night. It happened inside the Tower Building's food court. The sound of gunshots sending the crowd into a frenzy. Dallas police say the suspect shot one of the victims as that victim approached him at the scene. The city manager says the two knew each other. Nothing was shared about the other two victims. Thankfully, they are all expected to be okay.
Yeah, police took the suspected shooter into custody within minutes of this situation. 22-year-old Cameron Turner faces 3 charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Now there's new questions about safety and security at Fair Park, and our Natalie Haddad joins us live there with more. Natalie, seems like those extra security measures fell this weekend.
That's right, Tashara, and you said it just a moment ago, the big question: how did someone manage to get inside the State Fair of Texas fairgrounds with a weapon? At all entry points, there are metal detectors, there is security to look through your backpacks, through your purses, and there's also new high-tech weapon detectors, which we're going to hear about in just a few moments. Now, we looked online at the State Fair of Texas and at their policies when it comes to bringing weapons to the fairgrounds. So it turns out you can bring a gun to the fair. However, you must have a license to carry. Now, this means for the State Fair of Texas, the state's permitless carry law is kind of weighed here. So why is that? It's because they lease the property. Now, 22-year-old Cameron Turner, the man accused of shooting 3 people at the fair Saturday night, did not have a license to carry. That's confirmed by Dallas police. Now, he did manage to get into the fair and through those security features in place with his weapon, including, like we mentioned, those high-tech weapon detectors. But what even is that? Well, the weapon detector, it's described as a sensor that can detect a threat in a purse or a bag or on someone's person. The sensors are about 6 feet tall, like you'd see like a metal detector, and you're able to walk through the sensor without taking your purse or backpack off, or even taking phones and things of the like out of your pockets like you'd have to do normally. They're most often used in concert venues, in arenas, and even in schools. Now, in September, WFA talked to a tech researcher who told us that it is not likely that these weapon detectors are 100% going to work out. But there is also no evidence from that researcher, according to that researcher rather, that those high-tech weapon detectors have failed to detect a gun. So is it possible that Saturday here at the State Fair of Texas was just a rare event where it was just that tiny chance that the detector miss the weapon? Surely, but that is still a question for Dallas police to investigate, and hopefully we will have answers soon. Tashara?
Okay, thank you, Natalie. Even with all of what Natalie just provided for us, there's still a lot of questions surrounding the shooting. You can read our full article right now on WFAA.com. Also, make sure you download the WFAA app to get any alerts right to your phone.